Hello, good morning. This is Erlwin Abanggan, one of the trainers in Waived Academy. Our topic for today is about Kaiser, the first name in healthcare. So we'll focus on discussing kung gaano ka-importante yung healthcare. And there are two different kinds of healthcare, which is long-term at saka short-term healthcare. Okay? So, let's first talk about the retirement expense. So many people will think about retirement as something you look forward in the next 20, 30 years kung bata ka pa ngayon. No? Na normally, at 60 years old, that's the time people will think na, okay, pwede na ako mag-retire. Or automatic, pag 60 ako or 65, retired na ako. Question, what is really retirement? Okay? So, iba-ibang mga versions yan. Ang common na version na sinasabi ng mga tao na ang retirement is yun yung time na hindi ka na magtatrabaho or hindi ka na dapat magtrabaho. Okay? Ang question pa rin is kung hindi ka na magtatrabaho, is there money coming in? Do you have money working for you during the time na you are not working for the money anymore? So kung ang sagot ay hindi ako sure kung merong perang pumapasok during the time na magre-retire na ako, yan yung isang bagay na dapat nating paghandaan before retirement age will come. In fact, you can retire anytime if you know how to prepare for retirement. You don't have to wait until age 60 before you will retire. Pero ang pag-usapan lang natin ngayon for the sake of this discussion is yung normal retirement na 60 years old or 65. Yan naman yung time na lalabas yung mga sakit, yung time na wala ka ng trabaho pero meron ka pang mga expenses. For example, of an expense, okay, is food. A couple retired at age 60 and live for another 20 years, which binigyan ka ng chance ng Panginoon mabuhay until age 80. For 20 years, okay, kailangan mo ng pera para sa food expense. For example, 100 pesos per meal ang budget mo for your food na makakain ka ng maayos. Okay? Times 3 meals per day is 300 pesos per day budget. 300 pesos times 365 days in a year, that's 109,500 pesos budget for one whole year. And i-multiply mo siya ng 20 years. Okay? Normal computation lang ito. Multiply mo siya ng 20 years until age 80, you need to have 2,1,090,000 pesos for you to eat well for the next 20 years after retirement. So kasabay mo pa yung asawa mo, which is good, sabay-sabay kayo nabuhay. Huwag naman sabay kayong mamatay siguro, pero sabihin na lang natin sabay-sabay kayo for 20 years. Additional 20 years of your life after retirement. So yung 2.1 million, i-times mo siya ng 2. So you need 4 million plus budget for meals alone. Okay? Are we ready for that scenario? So kung ngayon, na-stress ka, nasa kaisip kung saan mo kukunin yan, how much more siguro pagdating ng araw, mas lalo kang ma-stress. Matanda ka na, or sabihin natin, talagang hindi naman matanda. Ano ba bang term nun? Mature ka na, okay? Nag-mature na yung age mo. Wala ka ng trabaho, may iniisip ka pang expense. Well, Erlwin, meron naman ako mga anak mag-alaga sa akin. Based sa study, majority of old people na tumanda at walang pera, pinagpasapasahan ng mga anak. Konti lang ang pinagagawan. Pag marami kang pera, majority of old people, pinagagawan ng mga anak. So you choose right now. It's either pagdating ng araw, pagpasapasahan ka ng mga anak or pagkagawa. So it's a matter of choice and it's also a matter of preparation. So magkano kaya ang medical bills mo rin pagdating ng araw? Kung mahal or malaki ng expense na kailangan mong i-prepare for your meals alone, how much more pagdating sa medical bills? Nakakatakot, di ba? There are two types of healthcare, short-term and long-term healthcare. Ang short-term healthcare, ito yung normally pinoprovide ng inyong mga kumpanya kung saan ka nag-work. So, don't worry so much about short-term healthcare kung meron ka na pinoprovide ng company sa'yo. So, worry so much on the long-term healthcare because ikaw ang magbabayad dito, ikaw ang maghahanda dito pagdating ng retirement age. But kukunin mo siyang dapat ngayon habang wala ka pang sakit at bata ka pa. Because during the time na matanda ka na, doon ka na mag-decide kukuha nito, it might be too late. Okay? So prepare for your long-term healthcare. Long-term care to provide for your healthcare when you retire or when you stop working. Someone to take care of you when you get old. So pipili ka ng mga rooms ngayon. Executive room, pay ward, charity. Saan ba mas maganda? Of course, yung executive room. Baka merong wifi, merong cable TV, yung doctor, saka yung nurse, good looking, o diba? Ang ganda ng environment, parang hotel. Ang pay ward naman, parang ganun din. Pero meron kang mga katabi na maghigaan. May aircon din, meron sigurong wifi, pa rin cable na pwede kang mag-relax. So, based sa ano pa naman, psychology, pag ang environment mo ay maganda, yung sakit mo nababawasan. Mas madali kang gumaling sa isang environment na peaceful, maganda. Dito naman sa charity ward, normally dyan, sa government hospitals, maganda naman, may mga facilities, free. Pero most common scenarios, yung isang higaan, meron kang katabi. Minsan dalawa, minsan tatlo. Yung katabi mo, medyo hindi na humihinga. So, i-check mo ngayon kung talagang buhay pa ba or talagang tulog lang. Okay? So, medyo nakakaba. So, if you want to bet your life on these free services, you can go ahead with charity. However, if your condition is critical, you can choose executive and pay ward para mas maalagaan ka ng maayos. And we hope and pray na kaning sa charity ward or sa charity kaning sa government hospitals, hopefully in the future, there will be a better service. Again, may mga medisina, may doktor, pero maraming namatay, hindi dahil walang doktor at walang medisina, dahil sa kakulangan ng preparation at kulang ng budget at walang pera. So without healthcare, with one major illness, you may lose all your investments. Like bahay, kotse, lupa, even yung mga savings mo, lahat pwedeng ubusin yan. So number one cause of bankruptcy is healthcare problem. Buy yourself long-term healthcare while you are young and healthy. Tandaan, kung ngayon bata ka pa, ayaw mo ng insurance at healthcare. Pagdating ng pagtanda mo at marami ka ng sakit, ayaw na rin ng insurance at healthcare sa iyo. Is that fair enough? So ngayon, pag-isipan natin yan. Kung sa tingin mo, hindi mo kailangan ito, the more you will get healthcare or insurance, the moment na hindi mo pa siya kailangan. Kasi pagdating ng araw na kailangan mo na siya, dyan mo na siya ma-appreciate. So the total financial plan to complete your financial picture. So there are two questions in life now. What if I die too soon? So the solution is life insurance because this is an instant money na ibibigay ng insurance company to your family when you are soon gone. What if naman you live too long habang nabuhay ka ng mahaba at gusto mo mag-enjoy sa buhay? So dyan mo magagamit yung investments at saka long-term healthcare. Money working for you. You don't have to shell out some money pangbayad mo sa hospital because meron ka ng healthcare. And meron ka ring investments para sa travel mo, sa mga pangarap mo, meron kang pera working for you. So, 3 major financial needs to complete your financial picture, which is investment, life insurance, and healthcare. May mga kilala ko, meron silang life insurance, pero wala silang investment, wala din silang healthcare. May kilala din ako, meron silang healthcare, pero wala silang life insurance, wala din silang investments. May alam din ako may investment, pero walang life insurance, wala din healthcare. So in order to protect your life and your family totally, kailangan mo ng tatlo. You are just a card away to give a solution to your life. Now, let me introduce Ultimate Kaiser Health Filter. This is specially designed healthcare, especially for IMG members. Okay? Because we understand how to plan for our future. At the same time, this is a great opportunity and benefit for IMG members to get this plan for our own personal consumptions and for our family. So, babayaran mo lang ito ng 7 years. So, religiously, magbayad ka lang ng 7 years. So, magkano, Erlwin, ang ibabayad? So, depende yan sa age mo, depende rin yan sa plan na kukunin mo. Okay? So, sa ibang discussion, pag-usapan na lang natin yung price. Madali lang naman yan kasi meron namang online application and quotation na pwede mong gawin yun sa sarili mo lang. So after 7 years of payment, okay, that's what we call the extended period. So hindi ka mag-alala kung hindi mo siya ginamit within 7 years. Kasi yung iba, pag hindi sila nagkasakit within 7 years, manghihinayang. Dahil sayang daw yung binayad niya within 7 years na hindi naman niya ginagamit. Pwede kang manghihinayang kung short-term healthcare ang kinuha mo dahil every year nagre-renew pa. Pero ang long-term healthcare is different. Habang nagbabayad ka or kahit hindi mo ginagamit within the 7 accumulation period or paying period, don't worry. Those funds are still intact. Alright? Kung kailangan mo naman at kailangan mo gamitin because na hospital ka within 7 years, meron ka namang 50 to 60,000 coverage. Okay? So, secure ka pa rin. Again, the purpose of long-term healthcare is not for now, but for your preparation when you retire. Okay? So now, let's have the discussion dito sa extended period. Dito papasok na yung investment opportunity. So, nag-pay ka na, tapos na yung 7 years, magre-relax ka na, ang funds mo na nandyan sa Kaiser, tuloy-tuloy siyang tutubo for 10% per year. Okay? Until 20 years. So, 13 years ang kanyang compounding period until it will get mature. Pag nag-mature siya after 20 years, pwede mo siyang kukunin lahat ng funds. But it doesn't make sense kung naintindihan mo talaga, hayaan mo lang siya. Kasi ang purpose naman ito for your retirement medical funds. So, hayaan mo lang siya kasi after 20 years maturity, tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang kanyang pagtubo. Okay? So, within 7 years, going back to the 7 years accumulation period, merong libre siya na physical examination, dental benefits, yung mga basic. Tapos may tinatawag siya na waiver of installment due to death and credit life. Ibig sabihin, 1 year or 2 years pang nagbabayad yung plan holder, pero biglang nawala, yung beneficiary, sila yung sasalo dun sa plan. Tapos bayad na yung buong 7 years. Kahit 2 years pa lang siyang nagbabayad. Wala naman sigurong mananalangin na sana mamatay yung plan holder. Pero in case mangyari yon, wala nang problema yung naiwan. Meron pa siyang insurance na matanggap na mga 200 plus thousand to 300. Depende kung namatay through accident. So, pwedeng dodoble. Alright? So, waiver also of installment due to disability. Na disabled, at approved na hindi na siya makapagtrabaho, so ma-waive din yung installment. And another benefit is basic medical benefits. Members' choice or room on board, 1,000 per day normally. And yearly benefit limit of 60,000. Term life from accumulation until the 20th year. So cover ka from 1 year to the 20 years ng insurance. And lifetime network access to over 500 hospitals, over 1,000 doctors as long as you have funds. Alright? So all in all, for the next 20 years until maturity, you can expect like 1.1 million plus funds for your healthcare. Okay? Is that good enough? Kung ayaw mo ng 1.1 million, hayaan mo lang siya, tuloy-tuloy siya malaki. Until it will become 6 million, 10 million at age 65 years old. Okay, so pagdating ng araw, may healthcare ka na, at the same time, money is also working for you. Because the money inside your healthcare card will continue to accumulate. Now, let's talk about the pre-existing medical condition. Ito yung common concern ng madalas. May iba na hospital, tapos sabi nila, ba't hindi ko covered? Akala ko ba yung Kaiser, ika-cover niya lahat ng sakit ko? Of course naman, to be fair with Kaiser, saka sa other, tawag nito, mga companies, meron silang system na tinatawag na pre-existing medical condition na agreement. So, kung papasok yung sakit mo sa pre-existing medical condition, hindi ka i-cover ni Kaiser within 7 years. During the paying period, i-cover ka on the 8th year to the 20th year. Okay? Kasi ito yung mga sakit na nandyan sa katawan mo, kahit hindi mo siya alam, pero nag-accumulate yung sakit na yan for a long period of time. Hindi ka siguro nagpapa-check up, kaya nandyan sa katawan mo. Pero bigla kang kinagat ng lamok sa isang umaga, tapos nagka-dengue ka, hindi naman yun sinadya. Nakagat ka lang talaga ng lamok. So, pwedeng i-cover automatic yung Kaiser. Pero yung mga sakit such as kidney disease, liver disease, ano pa ba? Diabetes, yan yung mga sakit na nag-accumulate for long period of time. So, hopefully, it's clear. Kapag kumuha ka ng Kaiser, clear sa'yo na hindi covered itong mga sakit na to within 7 years. Okay? So, before we will end, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. And the second best time is now. So if you're still thinking kung kukuha ka ba ng Kaiser or unahin mo yung investments mo. Okay? So ang sasabihin ko sa iyo ngayon is unahin mo yung Kaiser mo. Because ang Kaiser, nandyan na lahat. Nandyan yung healthcare, nandyan yung insurance, nandyan yung investments. Yung investment na mutual fund na gusto mo talaga siyang kukunin, ibang application yon. Pero para yan sa mga pangarap mo, pagdating ng araw, pangbili ng kotse, pangpasyal-pasyal, punta sa US, Canada, Hong Kong, kahit saan. So yun yung funds for your dreams. Itong Kaiser, this is a protection for your family in case magkasakit ka, and you can live long kasi mas malagaan ka ng maayos. Kasi kung ininvest mo muna sa mutual fund yung pera mo, o biglang nag-down ang market, okay, kailangan mo ng pera, delikado yun, baka malugi ka. Okay? So hanggang dyan lang muna yung discussion natin. Kung may mga tanong kayo in details about this, you can message me, and of course, please subscribe below sa YouTube channel ko. And also, you can comment sa message box. Once again, this is Erlwin Abanggan, one of the trainers in IMG Wealth Academy. Thank you so much.
Kahit ano man ang estado natin sa buhay, we keep working. But we keep forgetting. We seem to forget that health is the real wealth. Kasi you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Ang mas nangangailangan yung mga lalong nahihirapan. Kung kaya naman nilang maghulog ng paunti-unti, basta meron kanya, may protection ka. Kasi baka yung kinikita mo hindi sapat sa pambili ng gamot. Marami nakakasakit, mga anak, di ba? O ikaw mismo. Lalo kung ikaw yung breadwinner, nagtatrabaho ka para sa pamilya mo, tapos bigla ka nagkasakit, paano na yung pamilya mo? At kahit nga anong estado, it's one thing off your list ang aalalahanin. Kahit ako, di ba? So, that's why it's important to have it. Kasama ko ang Kaiser, kahit maputi na ang buhok ko. May Kaiser health card ka na ba? Sharon Cuneta po, para sa Kaiser.